Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Zamfara Gold. South leaders dropped 7 demands on federal government. I mean, it's about time. It's about time. You know, in Nigeria, it has become your own is our own. My own is my own. There are laws stipulating how the federal government should, allocate resources for the country. Zamfara discovered gold, that there was gold in the soil. Guess what? Federal government went ahead, and people feel it's nepotism because, we're talking about the North. It's only normal. We don't know why their intention, why they decided to say Zamfara can mine their gold and keep the proceeds to themselves. They don't need to share it. It does not have to go in federal government allocation pause. It can be for them. They can use it to do whatever they want to do as a state. We all know that since 1960, Nigerian discovered, or just before that, Nigeria discovered crude oil. It has been for the masses. I tell you, most, if not all the roads in Nigeria, if anyone has been done, or anything, any allocation, payments of state, government, federal, and local, whatever, has been from the back of Delta, of the Niger Delta, so to say, all resulting from crude oil. So since Nigerians discovered crude oil, palm oil, other form of proceeds were thrown to the wind, and Nigeria has concentrated on that. And now the governors of the South are coming up to say, excuse me, wait, we've been feeding the whole nation for how long? Another natural mineral resources has been discovered, yet it belongs to those people. What exactly is going on? Let's get to the news and get all the details as governors of the South dropped 7-point agenda to the federal government. Leaders in the South region of Nigeria have dropped a 7 demand on the federal government. The leaders made the demand at a presidential meeting held in Port Harcourt following the sales of gold by the Zamfara state government to the Central Bank of Nigeria. The chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Ambassador Ibrahim Gambari, led the federal government delegation to the meeting. The 6 governors and leaders of the zone in a common position presented by the chairman of the South Governors Forum, Governor Ifeyinwa Okowa, made the following demand. 1. Immediate relocation of headquarters of oil multinationals to their operational base in the South region. 2. Immediate relocation of government-owned oil subsidiary from Lagos and Abuja to the South region. 3. Immediate completion of east-west road under construction. 4. Immediate preservation of the 2 refineries in Port Harcourt and 1 in Warri for effectiveness. 5. Call for release of all funds due NDDC and that henceforth all NDDC projects must be done in consultation with the state governors. 6. Reactivation of seaports in Calabar, Port Harcourt, Warri, then the Lagos to Calabar rail line. 7. Through patriotism, result control, fair revenue sharing, and state police, the best ingredients to achieve a better Nigeria. South leaders insist on restructuring through patriotism. Leaders of the South on Tuesday issued issues on restructuring of the country and through patriotism include diversion of power to federal and federation of the units. The leaders made a demand at the consultative meeting with the federal government delegation with governors, ministers, and other stakeholders from the region at Government House, Port Harcourt. Chairman of the South Governors Forum and Governor of Delta, Senators Ifeyinwa Okowa, who presented the region's demand, said the nation was not at peace because the country has failed to practice true patriotism. Okowa said that it was time to restore the country back to a true patriotism, all with the attitude and nurture of a federal state. For us in the South, the EndSARS protest is a metaphor of almost all that is wrong with us. Our refusal to properly understand issues, imbibe and ensure virtues of trust, justice, fairness, and equality. The previous system of true patriotism was jeopardized, and it created a powerful center control and distribution of all resources unevenly. There was even a strong desire to restructure the country in order to guarantee peace, security, stability, progress of the country. The region demands true patriotism and devotion of power to the state, including creating the machinery for their own policing and security architecture. True fatal patriotism guided by the principles of the division, revenue sharing, and control of resources by each state. He said he described the deliberate lack of understanding, empathy, and uncompromising attitude of some government of some Nigerians who refuse to understand the plight and challenges of the South-South region, especially the degradation of the environment and pollution of our waters. All we demand and ask is for fairness and equality, and we await action to restore the country. We hereby renew our demands for the relocation of headquarters of major oil companies in Nigeria to the region, relocation to several NNPC subsidiaries from Lagos and Abuja to the region. The region further requests the completion without any delay of the East-West Road and all federal roads in the region, construction of the Lagos-Calabar Railway, construction and rehabilitation of the region major seaports, notably the Port Harcourt, Calabar, and Warri. The leaders also demand the privatization of the Port Harcourt and Warri refinery after several failed turnaround maintenance attempts. The region called for the release of all funds on Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) and for the amendment of the NDDC Act to place the commission on a first-line charge. The stakeholders describe annual flooding challenges in the region and call for the establishment of buffer dam to control flood water in the region. They also call for the competitiveness of the Adopt Gas Revolution Industrial Park at the other areas and step down of the electricity at the Okpa and Otorodo gas plants. Leaders of the presidential delegation, Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, thanked the people of the South-South for their cooperation and assured them that the issues raised at the meeting will be communicated to the President. Gambari apologized for the failure of the meeting to hold on November 17, earlier slated, and said, "We are here on behalf of President as part of the ongoing continuous conversation on how to make our nation better. I must thank the Governor of Delta, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa, for his tireless effort to ensure that this meeting was held. Our youth took to the streets to express their bitterness on ill treatment meted out of them on the police, and the President recognized the importance of the demand made by the protests agreed to implement 5 demands. All over the world, people have right to protest, but in doing so, the respect of law and order must henceforth be adhered to and the rights of others." So my people, this is what happened, the showdown in the South-South. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.